It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Beglin.
Hi John, I can tell you, I'm absolutely delighted to be here.
Both teams currently in a good vein of form, which makes this match even more engaging.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who has the potential to make a difference?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Just getting the best out of him will count for so much. O'Reilly. Egan Riley. O'Reilly. Plays it to his right. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion.
Pogba.
Monaco have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
It's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Forward it goes. Switches play to the other side. It's through. Cleared away. Safe to say that wasn't the best of crosses. O'Reilly.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
Played into space out wide. And the ball's out of play. Crosses to the centre. Gets it clear. Enrique. Egan Riley. O'Reilly. Ansu Fati.
Pogba.
Ansu Fati. Looking to exploit the space. They get it clear. Plays it through. And the ball changes hands again.
Pogba.
Plays it back. And he'll drive it here. Well, to call that wayward would be being kind.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Has got it back. Knocks it through. So who is going to spark this game into life? He decides to shoot. Goal, Marseille! A moment that demanded composure, and that's what he produced.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business now.
Marseille start again at 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now. Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Plays it to the touchline. I think that just about fooled everyone. O'Reilly.
Caetano.
Oh, lovely feet. Across. Cuts it out. Half-time is now upon us.
So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Marseille
Come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Marseille really need to go and grab another goal now if they're going to go on and secure this.
and he crosses in. Too much power in that.
Pogba.
Plays it back. Wasn't taking any chances there. Up for the header. He couldn't quite turn it in.
Marseille didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
O'Reilly. Teams still separated by the game's only goal.
It went out of play.
Pogba.
They've scored on the brink of half-time,
And it's 1-0.
looking for his teammate. Ball in. Oh, that's delightful. Whips one, leaps for the header. Another header, another miss.
Yeah, they may have missed, but they've produced a decent supply from wide positions, and I think they can take encouragement from that.
Good strength from him there. He got back very well there. It was good defending.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball.
Dia.
Your impression so far, Jen?
Well, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Loses out physically. Crosses towards the centre.
Marseille.
Well, I think they're showing a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will certainly come in for some criticism. They need to keep the ball.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pogba.
Who can latch onto that? Got the better of his opponent. Whips it in. Vital touch by the keeper. Possibility for a shot. Oh, he's missed it.
Pogba knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
That looked a foul, and the referee's given it. They get it away.
Monaco need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Emerson. Tantalisingly close. They're just waiting for the whistle to come. O'Reilly intercepts the pass. Ansu Fati. There's the whistle. The game's finished. With only the one goal between the two sides in the end, it's been a close-run thing. I feel it came down to who wanted it more in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very dogged in seeing the game through. And that clean sheet, you know, key to the win.